Hey, everybody. Hope all is well. It's your girl, Tanya Readers, ECMG Creative. And we welcome you to today's live at 5. And today is going to be a continuation of yesterday, and shall I say, the entire weekend. So if you aren't caught up, don't get worried about it. Don't worry about it. It's only Monday, right? And today, we're going to push this a little too far, right? We're going to talk about profits, pain profits, leveraging your level of expertise. Do understand, consider, and know that whether you're in business, whether you are starting one, or migrating between the two back and forth, because that does happen, your main goal is to recognize that you ought to market, profit, and even monetize your pain. Hey, it's done all over the world. Someone is benefiting from your pain. I hope you recognize that. I hope you recognize that there are entire businesses, systems, social constructs that are built off of your pain. So why don't you take your pain point, whether it's grief on a job, whether it's streamlining a process that you know you can make better and you can get even more greater results either for yourself, your clients, or those that you're working with or for. So today we're going to push that pin into that pain and we're going to show you how to monetize that. So today, my slides are not going to be epic today. They're going to be, how shall we say, declassified. We're starting raw today because guess what? I want you to be focused on the main thing. So, this presentation is powered by focus, consistency, partnerships, and service. Now, why did I break it down this way? Because we have some logos that are here, but we also need for you to understand that you are the logos, that you are the brand, that you are the offer, right? You are the lead magnet. And when you focus on yourself, by not just remembering that it is supply and demand, but demand that is created by you so that your supply is always plenteous and it's always a surplus for you. Next, consistency. I want you to know that nothing beats a fail but a try. And a lot of times, we as creatives, as entrepreneurs, people in business, we fail to realize that a lot of times we become overwhelmed by not being able to be as consistent as we'd like because we haven't automated that process. So, again, like I said yesterday, and I'll continue to say, is that you should give yourself a certain level of grace and mercy because everything and everyone has a learning curve, and your best is absolutely enough for the path that you must take, even if you have to create it yourself. So, in terms of consistency, we're going to help you with that by providing you with an service or a solution software, if you will, called Only Pulse. It is a scheduler and it pretty much is like later, but we're always offering you something that you can use now, you can use later, and somewhere in between. And Only Pulse is a scheduling platform that allows for you to maintain consistency throughout your campaigns, throughout whatever it is that you are offering or that you are producing in those particular time frames, whether it's a week long process, 30 days, 60 days, 90, 120 days, whatever your heart's desire. This platform can help you do exactly what you need to do and streamline that process so that you can focus on your service based business and you can grow that by leaps and bounds. In terms of partnerships, we're partnering with Timu. This is something that's right now, it's an instant affiliate. It's a $15 billion valuated business that wants to partner up with you, and they're not playing games. As soon as you sign up, boom, you are approved and you can move about the cabin freely by extolling the virtues of this business. What I love about this affiliate, which is not multi-level, it is you working with the company. What they do is they allow you, number one, to extol the virtues of their business, and you can go in and you can find products and offers that are perfectly aligned with your business or what your business's message is, so that you can add them into your business as well. Love, love, love that. And service. All of us are in business to do business, but a lot of us get stuck at sales. We get stuck at selling because we don't realize that we are there not only to sell, but to serve and to share and to grow and to commit and commit ourselves to community in such a way where we make ourselves available. And so the software that we're using as a service, or software as a service that we're promoting always, is the Zillionaires community, where we're not just a member of the community, we're one of the founding members and founding creatives. So I always want you to be powered by your focus and make sure that you're focused on the right things, because can be focused on something that is counterintuitive to what you're trying to do. I want you to be powered by consistency, by the levels of partnerships and the depths and the breadths of those partnerships and relationships that you're building, so that it's something that you not only believe in, but it's something that's completely believable when you're talking about it. People buy into people. They don't buy into whatever your thing is of the moment, whether it be an offer, a service, a product, etc. Right? And finally, we want you to be passion led by the service that you provide. Is the service that you're providing, or are the partnerships that you're connected to, are the levels of consistency and focus in line with serving for the greater good? How is it helping the next man, the next woman, the next business move forward? Okay, so because this is always in workshop mode, I want to welcome you to Live at Five, where we're giving you practical strategies and tactics, tips, and tools that you can use in your business at the top of your day, every single day. Live at Five, we're live streaming, we're finally doing it, and we're doing this so that we can help you help the world in whatever your endeavors are, is, if you are the business, and we want you to be equipped and empowered all at once. So this week we are going to talk about finessing the article that we created yesterday or the day before into so many digital products, and into a global campaign that you can use across your social media feeds without using a dime on ads, unless you want. I'm an ad girl. I come from the digital space, so I understand the game. If you want to create ads and you want to get there faster and quicker, I dare you to drop an ad, boo. I dare you to understand what your audiences are, know what their cycles are, know how to swap out your campaigns. Do you do what you like? Because everything that we're doing, if you don't want to run an ad, if you don't want to drop, a G or more into ads, what we're doing right now is going to help you bring the cost of your ad campaigns down, whether it's on search, whether it's on social, whether it's on streaming. When you decide to go into paying for your ads, it's going to be that much easier because you're doing the heavy lifting now. So I want you to be aware that once you press a publish button, it is a digital asset. And if you know anything about me, or if you know like I know, you embrace the stars and you clutch your pearls to understand, honey, that royalties are forever. If you don't believe that, you don't know who Michael Jackson is. You don't know that man in the mirror who's been in the ground for what, 15 years, and has made $50 million every single year. Why? Because royalties are forever. Why should you be any different? So today we're showing you how you can level up through your social posts, how to schedule your publishing so you stay on point with consistency and don't pull your hair out. We're going to show you how to create dope thumbnails and ad images that stop the scroll, because your thumbnails and what you're using for your ad images, they can be used, they can be repurposed, they can be built as something that you want to use as a brand template in your business, so that there is some sort of decorum that you're building in your business. We're going to show you how to convert those wicked presentations that we created before into evergreen webinars. If you picked up on what we were putting down yesterday, you already saw where it was going. You can turn that into a webinar. You can turn that to a video sales page. Don't you play games with me, right? You can turn that into review pages. For what? For leads, sales, clients, customers, buyers. How long and how far do you want to take this? This is why you can go so far down the rabbit hole and run yourself to the bank, not just to make deposits, but withdrawals, because you're setting yourself up for the long game. Then we're going to talk about a trending topic. I'm going to snag one for you right today because we didn't get a chance to do it pre launch. And then I'm going to give you some practicals and tacticals, or tactical practicals that you can use in your business ASA right now. So if you haven't noticed already, at the first 5 minutes of this talk, we've already given you something that you can use to create profits in your business, whether you are the business or the brand or not. This is what our goal is every single day, to give you at least tactical, practical tips and tools that you can use at the top and at the bottom of every hour that we are in front of you. Because the goal is not to get in your way, but to get out of the way so that you can move, you can soar, and you can begin to seal those deals immediately, if not sooner. So the topic is leveraging existing knowledge, right? I want you to you leverage what you know, leverage your pain points. If you had to do it all again, what would you not do? That is worth its weight in gold. If you're an actor, it's crazy. You can just go on live and talk about what you wouldn't do, and that's your steez. That's your thing. That's your shtick, and people will listen to you. People will follow you. That's how you build a decorum. That's how you build an audience. That's how you build a rapport and a relationship with people who don't know you. Because guess what? Everyone can meet you at the switch when it comes to pain, poverty, stress, being stressed out, and not necessarily a pitch. It's not always about you pitching your wares or pitching something to sell or pitching something to serve with. Tell somebody about the pain that you not only have gone through, but you focus on the going through, the lessons learned of how not to get in that situation ever again, right? And how to move. Who am I brought, or who is brought to mind when I say that? Taylor Swift. Every relationship she has ever been, she has profited and profiteered off of. Any man who comes her way, I would be looking at her like, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Am I the next victim? Because the first time I heard of a Taylor Swift was when she came out with that album, We Are Never, Ever, Ever Getting Back Together. What? It is a broken-hearted girl's anthem. So we want to leverage your existing knowledge. It doesn't matter whether you're a rocket scientist or whether you're a handyman around the block. Someone wants to know what it is that you've gone through. And once you have done that by building an audience, whether it's 10 people or whether it's a million, then you can start creating digital products around that. And that means when you're taught what you're talking about, you never have to Think about where that's from. That's how we're going to create all of these products, but because we had something that we were talking about, something that was knowledgeable, we turned it into a 2,000 page script, or excuse me, worded script, and we are going to pull from that information and create digital products, create other things like social media posts that we can use. Now, why is this slide written this way? We have something written in bold for a header. We have what our content is in regular typeface. And then at the bottom, we have a CTA, a call to action. Yes, I'm talking about this because today I want you to tune in, not just today, but for the next few weeks. We're going to talk about leveraging your existing content or your knowledge so that you can monetize it, you can build relationships outside of it, and then you can build an audience around that. So, yes, we want you to tune in daily at 5 a.m. so that you can get some of this smoke and you can get some of this money in these streets, right? So why do I have these hashtags that are here? Because these are the hashtags that are absolutely going to be and draw our draw in. We are targeting entrepreneurs. We are targeting those who are in that space, whether they're contemplating or already flat-footed into it. We want to gear our topics towards a broader reach, which is small business, right? We don't want to niche down so much because we're building an audience. You catch more by going into the middle of not the river, but the sea, casting out your dynamite and seeing what floats to the top. I'm not playing games with you. And of course, we're talking about digital products because digital products are going to be your pull. Digital products are going to be what is what we used to call keepsakes, right? Ever been to church and you had an event, an annual event, and they gave you a brochure or a journal? Excuse me, that's your keepsake. And that's what a digital product is. I can sit here and talk about this slide for the next hour and a half, but I don't need to because I'm going to give you the slides. Want the slides? No, like, share, comment, and then comment that you want the slides, and I'll give you the slides. I might think about whether I'll create, a landing page to collect emails, but if you ask me for them, I just might give it to you. And that's how you create engagement as well. So let me come out of this and go into our other presentation from yesterday so you can see where I'm talking about. This episode is also brought to us by the great Canva. Mhm. Never mind all the windows I have opened. I'm busy trying to make your day and trying to make this right for you. All right, so we're on live TV. We're 20 minutes in, and I thank you for your patience. So we're going to come home here. And I want to talk to you or show you what we did yesterday, right? So we created this presentation, how to leverage your expertise, right? For undeniable digital offers, right? And we showed you how we created these slides for you, all right? So this is a visual representation of what we're talking about today. Let's make this big and wide because I know it looks kind of cluttered. So these are what our images look like. This is what our presentation was. We took this presentation and we plugged in our offers into our physical um, presentation, and we uploaded it to SlideShare, which is affiliate, and if I'm not mistaken, it is a LinkedIn company. So we put this on that platform because we want this to be, we know that this is evergreen content, and this content is going to get views into the thousands because it's a platform where people come to look for information, right? So never mind just YouTube. Shout out to YouTube, we love you. But we also have to make use of other platforms like Medium, Reddit, Quora, Pinterest. You know, name your favorite platform. You want to be on them in the greatest way to be omnipresent, if you will, across social media is using these platforms or using these different expressions of these articles, these words that you've used, these messages, is to strew them throughout in different representations all across. You want to make your visual stunning. You want a nice mix of long term or long sentences, short sentences, power packed images that folks are going to resonate with. So here's another CTA that we use. If you click on the presentation, if you get the presentation from us as a download or as a PDF, this button and link is live, right? If you want to see the video representation of this, go to the online expertise trap, how to pivot and profit anyway on YouTube. It's on in LinkedIn. It's on Pinterest. It's on X. That's where it's being promoted. If you want to get sales, you want to understand and know that just being a service based business, it's okay, but we want you to do more. I'm not going to tell you that you're not enough, but it may not necessarily be enough to the extent that you need to have a cross promotion of what that is and all the additional pieces you can offer as a business, right? So, where are we? Where are we in our process? So, that's what leveraging your existing knowledge is going to be about going forward, right? I want you to pimp your pain. Write that down because that's going to revolutionize your life. I want you to pimp your pain. Whatever you're going through, know that the term is going through. You're going through it to get through it and be done, not just to be done, but to show someone else and monetize that bad boy. So, choosing the right type of digital product. There are so many digital products that you can choose from. You might get bogged down in the weeds trying to figure out which one is working best for you. We're not playing games with you. We're giving you what you need in Team Room so you can sign up, become an affiliate, and then start promoting from there. I'm telling you, from the moment you sign up, you're going to start profiting. Whether you go big or you go home, that's on you. But we're going to show you how you can go and you can do that. We want you to do that with ease because as you learn the type of digital product that you're going to create through us, there's no reason why you should wait. Go ahead, sign up with that affiliate. It's instant approval, instant access. You can go just like that. If you have an email list, if you have a half a following on this platform or another, it should be relatively simple to put that on your platforms instead of putting out a lot of this nonsense that you see across multimedia. Why do you not have a link that's live that can pay you? Very simple, very easy. Tag your business across or link your business accounts with it. And this is a line of business that is viable and valuable for your business. Why are you not doing it? So if you haven't liked this, if you haven't shared this, what are you doing? What are you doing? So this is the way that you spend spiritual. Uh, I said spiritual. You spend social content instead of you going in or me asking you for a donation, which I am not offended by gifts of cash. The way that you spend digital currency is by sharing, liking, and engaging with the content. So if you're not following, go ahead and follow us so that you will be abreast of the upcoming content. And then you want to share this. I don't want you to be stingy. I want you to share this. And oh yeah, I don't want you to be stingy with this. I want you to take this content, flip it, and I want you to start creating this content and sharing it with other people on your own platform. Knowledge is universal, but it's also specific to you. There's someone who's going to listen to you who may never listen to me, right? So I want you to create and think about your digital products outside of just what you're seeing in front of you. And just like I said, we're giving you the product. I should have put my link here. I didn't do it. Oh well. So I'm going to give you some tactical, practicals approaches today. Let me get out of here and see how I'm doing on my time. Okay, cool. So one of the things that you need to understand is that you have to create a minimum viable product. Something that's minimum, and I really don't like the energy of that word, but by you just showing up here, by you taking that small step, that's going to catapult you into another level, into another realm, another dimension. Because what you're doing is you're in a position where you're solving a specific pain point for a well defined audience. You're here because you're watching this because you see some value in the pain that you're going through. You might have been going through something. You may have been bawling your eyes out before you actually came across this. And I'm telling you that you can pimp your pain. I'm telling you that you can practically profiteer off your pain, off your suffering. Even when you go to court, right? And you're going against someone, you can actually say, listen, this is for pain and suffering. Just as quickly as they let those words, I had feared for my safety. Yeah, you can use that as today, I'm going to profit off this pain. For every tear that I cried, for every moment that I thought I wasted, no, it wasn't wasted because for every tear, I'm getting $1 million. When you think that way, your whole mind is shifted. Your own position is shifted. Your whole energy is shifted because you understand that guess what? It all works together for your good, regardless. Wake up, snap out of it, and understand that you can over deliver without overcomplicating the issue. The pain point is the pain point. For example, if you're an expert in something, you might be an expert in I did everything to the hilt and I still didn't make any sales. Do you know how many people are in that position right now? So develop a detailed course. If it's only for 15 minutes, you can talk about that as a program. You can talk about that every day for 15 minutes. You can talk about what your pain is, how you got over it, and how you can help other people do it too. If you're a beginner, focus on something simpler, on simpler products like a template, a cheat sheet, or an ebook. Some people, like me, they don't want to be seen on camera at 5 o'clock in the morning. Listen, Beyonce lied when she said she wake up like that, because if she did, 99 problems wouldn't be what's going on with her right now. So understand you might work better with delivering templates and cheat sheets and talking behind, epic slides, you know what I mean? And providing them for people on demand. This is how you build your, yes, 5:30. This is how you build your brand. This is how you operate. And this is how you make sure that you're helping someone along the way. Okay. Why this works is because it allows you to test your market demand, and you do it quickly, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and little to no investment. It's a specific audience that you're going after, and the pain point ensures that your product stands out and that it resonates. And I'm here to tell you, all of us meet at a place called pain. There's a reason why the Bible says the Lord Himself will create a table for you in the presence of your enemies, in the presence of those who watch you suffer, in the presence of those who brought you ill, in the presence of those. Don't let me start here on Monday preaching. But I will tell you, because those who sat and watched you in pain, now they have to sit there and watch you eat. Ah, that was for somebody. I think it was for me. Thank you, Lord. Right? So I want you to understand that when you tailor the complexity of your said product into the level of your expertise, this ensures a level of quality, not just quantity, and it keeps you within your comfort zone while allowing room for growth. Allowing room for growth. Do you not notice that when you start doing something that you love, that all of that pain goes away, all of that fear goes away? You might even slow down talking fast because you're a Brooklyn girl. You know, we got things to do, right? And you slow it down because you understand this is something that you're really excited about, and you don't care one way or another what people say, what people think, because guess what? You are here to make their day, and it's not up to you whether they accept it or not. So, a bonus tip that I have for you is to validate your idea before you create. This is the concept of building a plane while you're flying. Right? It sounds ridiculous, but the way to wealth is not waiting to learn something, waiting to let it resonate within your spirit, waiting for the next big thing. Because while you're waiting, someone else is suffering that needs you right now. They don't need you to be perfect. They need you to be where you are right now so that you can give them what they need because you have it. They don't care about the frill. They are willing to take no frills. All right. They are willing to take that Anne Klein dress that costs $115 and pick it up from Ross because they need you now. So stop playing these games with your head. Stop letting these people who are operating with filters online F with your situation. And I mean that respectively. Understand that you can put products out before they're built. And I'm going to leave you alone for a minute because I feel the Holy Ghost coming. Do you not know that people buy homes that aren't built yet? Okay, go and look it up. There are people, one of my favorite people, the Pole Homes, Pultee, because they're extra over there. They build entire communities of homes that aren't even built, and they're built and they're customized for you. So I want you to recognize that when you do these things, you let people know, listen, I got an ebook that's coming out. I'm putting out a payment link for those of you who want to support right now. Bada bing, bada boom. It'll be ready by, so you put out your date and that's it. The same deal when you're putting out content. Let those folks know 2 days, 3 days before you actually start. Those who are following you, put up in your comments or in your post that you're going to go live XYZ date. And I don't want you to be discouraged when people don't show up, when the followers don't show up, because that's your lesson to learn that the people who are following you aren't following you for the reasons that you think. Because more often than not, and if you watch the data, you'll know this, whether it's on YouTube, I don't care what platform it's on. Someone can have 1 million followers. How is it that you have 1 million followers and there are only 20,000 people watching your videos, tops, every time you go live? Why? Because the people who follow you aren't following you all the time. And they're certainly not paying you. Because I guarantee if you ask everybody for $1 and drop your payment link, you wouldn't make $1 million in that day. I promise you. So don't want you to let these people thank you. I'm in this particular space and I'm staying and I'm harping on this for a reason. Don't be bamboozled, run amok, toward asunder by what these people are feeding you online. Lord have mercy. Help your child, Jesus. Help your child. So for our final five, are we in our final five? Not even yet. I'm moving so quickly. So let me get out from this because I want to show you some things that we are going to do this week. So remember I told you, let's go back to my article here. Went back to our article that we created on Medium. And what we're going to create, what we're going to create, and I didn't have it on my, what did I publish? On my slide. So you're just going to have to bear with me. Okay, here's the article right here. No, it's not the article. This is live TV, people. Okay, so this is the article that we created, How to Leverage Your Expertise for Profitable Digital Products. If you want to go see that, I'll put it in the show notes afterwards so that you can see how we're leaving popcorn trails all over the interwebs so that we're building a momentum for the end of the month, wherein this will be like a snowball effect across the interwebs. And by the time we get to the 30th or 31st day of January, what'll happen is we'll be on to another subject. So, what we'll be showing you how to do, let me go into my notes because I know I wrote it down here. I prepared for you guys. One second. Do, 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 do. All right, I didn't do it here. Well, it's not here, so let me just tell you. We are going to turn this content into um, a webinar. We're going to turn it into a presentation. We're going to turn it into a VSL page or a review page, similar to our preview page. And we have already shown you how you can go in and create. I think I showed you that yesterday, how we can create content like this and schedule them on a platform such as OnlyPo so that for the rest of the day, for the rest of the week, month, or months ahead, you won't have to worry about anything except engaging with your clients and your customers who are shrouded or in um, drag as your audience. Did I say your clients and customers are in drag? Welcome to Monday, people. And so, where did I get this idea from? And I want you to take every experience that you have as an idea or as an inspiration. I already mentioned to you a platform that I was using that really didn't serve us because yesterday, not only were we bent on giving you product that looked like this, product that you can be proud of, product that you can look at and say, wow, these people actually took the time to create something that would be appealing, not just to me, but it would appeal to what I need to know in this present moment, right? And so, as being part of their group or, taking advantage of the offer that was given to us, what we learned was this. I'm going to give you the source. So when I got in here, um, being on someone's email list is crazy. So when I signed up with this, they showed us, ladies and gentlemen, not only how to create an ebook on their platform, but I'm going to show you how to create a platform or an ebook on Canva, and I will share that template with you if you want it. Right? You got to ask me for it. I feel like God this morning. Just ask me for it. And not only did they show you how to create your book, but also they gave you the Chat GPT prompts. Not only are they showing you how to create your webinar, they're giving you the template. If you want hours for Canva, just ask me for it. Not only are they going to give you the alternate webinar that you can create on your own, we're going to give you the templates for Canva and your ChatGPT prompts and your lead magnet template and your VSL template and your social post template. I'm going to give you all of that stuff if you ask me for it. So this is how you create a momentum around your business. This is how you create a buzz. And this is beautifully demonstrated here. This is how they created what they created here. But if you don't have a design degree, if you're not certified in doing this, you have no business whatsoever trying to do this on your own. But if I design it for you and I give you the template, guess what? You have that much more confidence. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? I don't want to overwhelm people, businesses, brands that are already overwhelmed, right? So, what am I going to teach you how to do? I'm going to help you create a lead magnet, a Facebook ad. This is how you do that. And why would you need a lead magnet? First, you want to represent, you know that you are the lead. Shout out to Jake Tapper, CNN. But you are the lead. You are the thing that the person or the people, the brand, the business is buying into, right? If you've ever heard of Geico, if you've ever heard of Progressive, if you've ever heard of, what is it, Bojangles, or what's that other place? What's the other food restaurant? Popeyes. You're not buying into Popeyes or Popeye the Sailor Man. You're buying into the pitch person. Shout out to Ryan Reynolds. Mint Mobile. You're not buying into Mint Mobile. You're buying into the actor that plays one of the craziest anti superheroes that has ever existed. Talk about your cross promotion. Understand this, people buy into people. And so when you create a lead magnet, that lead magnet is a representation of you, a representation of what your offer is, your way you presented it. And all lead magnets are not the same because they're not representative of the people and of the brands. So you can take what this guy did, you can brand it like you have never seen anything branded before, and you can completely turn this into something that looks 100% from you. That's when my level of expertise comes in, and when you actually sign up with our software as a service, you have me at your disposal for for a minimal price. Yesterday's price is not today's price. Listen, I'm going to show you what a webinar can do for you, right? This is overwhelming. I'm going to meet you at a pain point right now, and I'm going to be honest. One of my favorite people online, he is my mentor in Absentia, and or by proxy rather. My Latin is going crazy right now. His name is Aaron Fletcher. I name drop around here because people who have helped you, you need to extol their virtues. I don't care whether they're a millionaire or want to be a millionaire. Drop their names. And I think about 4 or 5 years ago, this was before the pandemic, um, what he did was teach us how to create a webinar. It was dope. And it was one of the dopest courses that's it's still available right now, called The Ultimate Business in the Black, that we still have available. And yes, it is at a $3,000 price point because of what? Pain and suffering. I already told you I'm pimping my pain. And one of the things that he taught us was how to create this. This was before AI, how to create these kick behind webinars. He told us how to create all of this. Ask me how long it took me to create those slides, even though he provided them for us in PowerPoint. It was a nightmare. Then a few years later, and here comes AI without us even realizing that we've been using AI all along. If you've been using Canva, if you've been using Adobe, if you've been using these platforms like scheduling platforms, baby, that's always been artificial intelligence. We've been talking about algorithm, 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 slave to the rhythm. What is the algorithm if it is not generated by AI? So now we have this AI platform, and still they put this into this is beautiful. This is a wonderful template that you have. But at the end of the day, at the bottom of this, guess what's going to happen, my love? You're going to have to go in and still edit this because you want it to be branded to your brand. You want it to be branded so that it looks like you, walks like you. It implements or it emanates rather your messaging for your business. So if I can extol the virtues of this platform, it's this. This is beautifully executed, but by the same token, if you are that mean, I ain't got time for that. Yeah, this would be that. This is a full representation of that. Mhm. But if you want to work with us, if you want to work with not only our agency, but a community that is attached to our agency and me as a brand developer, as an individual brand, then this is a dream come true. You may not have the finances to own your own agency, to run your own agency. You don't need it because you're a part of a community that will help you build your brand so that you can get to that space and place. And oh yeah, by the way, you're going to get paid to do that. Yeah. So also, what you're going to learn is how to create an ebook. This is wonderful. This is exciting. This is nice for you to do if you know what you're doing. You're building this from scratch. Now, if you go over to Canva, and I am talking about Canva, I am talking about Canva because if you loop de loop, let's go over to Canva because that what I showed you right there, that's one template. Don't play games with me because I love me some Canva. Did I tell you the story about Canva and Facebook? Child cheese. Pull up the table. Pull up a plate. Hold on. Templates. Where am I taking? Let's say I want to create an ebook, right? It's automatically going to generate how many templates? 2,300 templates that you can choose from and you can create on your own. And they're working with AI right now, wherein if you take the outline of what we presented, our article, if you give them the outline to this, upload it to Canva. All you'll need to do is upload it to Canva and select which one of these. Let's choose this one. I like this one because you customize this template, and I'm going to show you all the pages that are here. All right, all of this right here, right here, right here, and you get to put your information here. Put your info. It will automatically populate. Canva's working on that right now. Between $15 and $30, you can have this every single month, right? And here on the other platform, it's a few dollars more, but what you're not paying. Let me put it this way: you're not going to charge me to do more work. Canva charges you less and offers you more. So that's how I saved you money today. So thank me later. My payment links will be available. And if you can't give financially, then what did I say? Share, like, subscribe, engage with the content. And, that's how you pay me. And that's why you pay yourself back because someone will learn and someone will get an idea that's going to spark a business. But just look at what I'm talking about. So I tried this for you. This is how I'm pimping the pain now. I tried this out for you so that you don't have to. You don't have to know that when you go in here, this is the only template that you're going to get from them. This is the only template that you're going to get from them for now in 2025, January. It might change in the next 20, 30 days. I don't know. You don't have 10, days. So when you sign up with us, we'll get this for you. We'll cop that for you. So we're coming up on the final 10 minutes of our show. So let's go back to our slide. So what did I show you? I showed you a lot of things that you can use today. And the beauty of being live is that these are going to stay up on these platforms, especially on YouTube. This won't be taken down. Yesterday I said some things, but um, this is going to stay online and you get the opportunity to come back, revisit. I'm not holding you hostage for the replays. Um, and you can start this and you can actually do what it is that we actually taught you how to do today. So we are at the bottom of our hour, and of course, we're going to give you a profit producing task. And this is going to be in a few parts. Today, I want you to take your job title, right, or your function, and I want you to niche it so far down that it is impossible for anyone to misinterpret what you do. If you know anything about me, you know, have considered and understood that the more niched down your product is, your offer is, your audience is, if you can call out your audience with your title, whether it be your job title, your job function, or the niche of your offer, understand that you are creating a silo for your business wherein you are only locking in those who you want to work with and they want to work with you. Okay? So if you only work with dogs, you don't want anybody bringing ducks into your business. If you only work with people who wear a size 7.5 shoe, you're going to make it. You're going to say, I only deal with tiny foot people. So I want you, I have no idea where this came from. I want you to look at these for inspiration and for your consideration. And I want you to know that it's okay for you to go along with your title. Instead of saying that you're a consultant, I want you to be very particular, very specific about what you're consulting. Are you certified? Is it in the digital space? Is it with something specific, as specific as AI, automation, sales, building funnels? What are you talking about, right? How does your title resonate with someone who's just looking at you? And the second part of what I'm asking you to do is put that online. Instead of just having consultant, put celebrity consultant. What? Yes, I'm a consultant to celebrities. I'm a celebrity stylist. I do this, right? If you're a brand developer, are you certified? I actually let me meet you at my pain. I saw someone who was a part of our group and I saw her title. I was like, you know what, that is so cool. And I didn't even realize. I was like, well, what is an AI certified? And I'm like, wait a minute. I'm certified in what I do, but it never dawned on me that I should include it in my title. So I'm trying to get you to a point where you understand you better profiteer off of your pain, right? And then I want you to exacerbate that pain in other people so that they can know that you are that safe place, you are that safe space where they can come and they can be empowered, they can be um, uh, 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 focused on what they need to focus on, and then you can bring them a level of expertise and excellence that they haven't seen before from any and everywhere. All right. So I talked to you today for your consideration about how you need to start working with the pain points, the pain points in your life, in your business. And when you begin to see that what you're going through is not something that is new. I'm sorry to say that, but it's there's nothing new under the sun. And at this 5:55 moment, this is the moment of change. This is the moment of evangelism, right? I want you to go out there and tell your story. I want you to go and tell it as ugly as it may have been, as ugly as people have tried to make it out to be for you. I want you to leverage your level of expertise. I want you to go out knowing that you are the certified product, that you are the level of you are the level of excellence at the highest level that folks are clamoring to work with. I want you to go out into this week and I want you to go forth. I want you to multiply, replenish the earth, subdue it, and rule, run it, have dominion over your entire feel. You do not have the right to sit back and act as if you don't know how bad, how fierce, how wonderful you really are. There are people who are looking for you right now, and you are sitting there thinking about where your next meal is coming from, where your next business idea is coming from. You are the next business idea. You are the next big thing. And once you realize it, you stop chasing everything else. Stop living beneath the power that you were created for. Level the field by leveraging your expertise. You need to identify that thing that is in you that you can talk about all day long and not stop. I may have looked at a script so that I can be prompted, but none of what I said is scripted. Roll back the tape and realize, roll this back, and you hear me say, I don't know where that came from. That means it's not written down on my paper. That means it's not written down on any of the slides that I showed you, even in my notes. Some things are just inspired, and the things that are revealed to you are yours forever, right? And it's time for you to take those things. It's time for you to take those pain points and turn them into profit producing tasks for you, for your team, for your business, for what they have to offer. Listen, when you start when you start becoming completely relentless when it comes to accepting no excuses from yourself, you will then begin to see that which is glorious within you and with other people around you. If you want to change, I heard somebody who used to say on the radio, I used to say, signing off his show, he said, if you can't change the people around you, you need to change the people around you. And you want to know how you change the people around you? Show of hands. Somebody show your hands. Do you know how to change people around you? The quickest way to change people around you is to change you. Because it's not your job to change them, it's to change the atmosphere. And the way you change the atmosphere is to change your attitude. When you change your attitude, you change your altitude. When you change your altitude, you change that atmosphere. When you change that atmosphere, you keep that energy all day long. And people who cannot enter into that kind of atmosphere, they will be repelled from you. And instead of crying over spilt milk, you need to rejoice that you have found your audience. I'll leave this with you and then I'll leave it alone. The 12 disciples were the final 12 in the day of the Lord. Why? He didn't start out with 12. Go ahead and read your Bible because I'm not telling you. Go read it for yourself. He did not start with 12, he ended with 12. Oh my God. I can shout right now. You don't need a big audience to make $1,000 today. You don't need a big audience to make $10,000 a month. 10,000 is nothing for you right now. All you need to do is level the playing field with your leveraging your level of expertise with yourself. You start with yourself. You start with your authenticity. You start with your story, the story of your brand, the story of your business, and boom, there it is. Boom, your business will boom. Here I am at 5:59. It is going into the next hour. It is a wonderful day out here in these streets. I will meet you at the switch. Have a great one, everybody. Be great.